Ashish. Welcome to
Hey,
it.
hi.
So, we are so glad to have you here. Will you please introduce yourself for our viewers?
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashish Shukla, and I'm working as a senior manager for developing a content for SBI card. And I have a work experience of 8 years, more than 8 years, working in financial industry.
Thank you so much for coming here. So, today we wanted to talk to you about how an LMS can also function as an ERP tool. And because you have such an extensive experience in handling human resource, so first please tell us that what were the challenges you were facing while managing resource.
I mean, before I explain the challenges, I will have to explain the environment of SBI card here. So we are spread across 148 cities of India, and these cities includes grade A city, grade B city, grade C cities. We are even operating from the places which are very remote from the main city areas, and our sales force is located in all these places. And we will also have to understand the kind of resources we are hiring. So we are hiring typically people who have just graduated, or maybe they are pursuing their graduation. They are not very elder people. They are just 20, 21 year old people who have just maybe started their jobs. Now
Okay.
we understand, right, the mentality of these people. They are very young, they are very fragile in nature, they are very dynamic towards the opportunity they receive in today's market, and which there are a lot of opportunities in the market. So the challenges which we were facing was that we had a very geographically widespread in terms of human resource allocation, and also the kind of population we were getting, somehow stabilizing them with the SBI card. So we have to first reach them, irrespective of where they are located, and we have to enable them with the learning and development we are having, so that they feel secure and they understand the kind of career they are going to get with us. So and the third issue was the language, and the fourth issue is internet bandwidth, because people from these age brackets are not who are not earning also yet. This is their first job maybe. So they are not using any postpaid connections or anything where they get a lot of internet bandwidth. So reaching to those people ASAP, at their convenience, was a big challenge for us. And let me tell you, the count of these people is more than 40,000 at SBI card, and all these 40,000 people are not on the roll of SBI card, they are on the third party payroll. So SBI card also was facing a lot of challenges in terms of tracking those people. So if there are 1,000 people joining on maybe some remote area of India, it was very difficult for us to track them if they have joined, and if they have joined, we had to reach them immediately with whatever learning and development programs or training programs we have. So
Right.
these were the challenges we were facing with SBI card.
Wow. So with that number of people, that is a huge
Yeah.
number of people.
Mhm.
Please now tell us, like, how did your LMS help you, change this scenario, help you uh, find solution to these problems that you are having?
Okay, so my first challenge was the kind of spread we were having in terms of geography. So we introduced an LMS which was a mobile based application. Now, not every sales executive who was joining SBI card might be having a laptop. So since this LMS was a mobile based application, everybody can install it on their mobile phone on the day one. So that's how we overcome the first challenge. The another challenge was to enable them with our kind of programs we have, the training modules we have. So we can immediately upload all our training programs on the LMS, and we can reach them on like day one itself. The third was challenge was the language, because somebody is joining in maybe Kerala, he speaks Malayalam. Somebody is joining in Tamil Nadu, he speaks only Tamil. And so that's the kind of even people joining in Maharashtra in remote locations, they are not very well versed with the Hindi. So we had to reach them with some Marathi content. So we were creating all the content in these vernacular versions, and we were reaching them with the help of our LMS. And so that's how we overcome the third challenges. The fourth and major challenge was with us to track those people if they have joined the organization or not, and that's where the LMS played a key role for us. So we integrated the LMS with our internal HRMS portal, and we put on few process changes in the induction training program. So we implemented changes like everybody who's joining the organization will first go through the induction program, and we were tracking all those induction program on our LMS. So everybody who's joining the SBI card now first will automatically his employee ID will be created on HRMS, and automatically it will be pushed to our LMS. So now LMS knows that okay, these many IDs have been pushed. That means on this particular day these many people are supposed to join. Now my trainer will create the classroom training on LMS and will add those participants on those classroom trainings. And on day one of the induction training program, which is the date of joining as well for those people, he will be able to know that okay, these many people have joined and these many people have not joined. For people not joined, he will mark absent. For people joined, he will mark present. And that's how my organization also knows now that okay, if 1,000 joinings we were expecting, out of 1,000 people 800 people have joined and 200 people have not joined. And now we have a perfect tracking of people that okay, 800 people have joined at this location, and these are the training modules I should go with to them. And I can track and I can plan and execute their learning plan as well. So that's how this LMS played a key role in terms of tracking those people, because that was the base. If I don't know how many people have joined, I would have no plan, and even if I have a plan, it's for no good actually. So that's how LMS was like a bridge between those people to head office of SBI card.
Can you tell me a few other examples how your LMS helped you reach this dispersed workforce that you have?
Yeah. So if anybody is working in NBFC would understand that NBFC as an industry is a very dynamic industry, because we are not only impacted with our internal policies, because but in external environment also affects us. So maybe some RBI guidelines comes, and our whole internal process will get changed because of that. Any financial environment is affected due to any maybe international incident, and our internal policy gets changed. So we, in terms of process change, gets a lot of new updates, that now okay, this was the process till 21st, now from 22nd this is what you have to follow, and we don't get much window there, because anything which comes needs to get implemented immediately. Now with the help of LMS, I can transfer that information to all my 40,000 sales executive on the field within like minutes. In maximum 2 to 3 minutes, I can reach out to them. Okay, this is the new update we have received. There is a feature call announcement on the LMS. I can immediately go there. I can put the 2-3 liners there, and immediately a push notification will go to all the BRs. So it's not that they will have to log in on mgurukul every day and check if a new announcement has came. No, it's not work. It doesn't work like that. It works like a WhatsApp notification. When somebody texted you, so you get a notification that okay, there is a text. That's how you get a notification through mgurukul. So these small things are helping us a lot. For example, if I have to give you another example, so in NBFC, the third most important pillar is mitigating the fraud, because we don't only earn if we have lended the money, it should come back as well. That's where the business gets closed, and that is where this LMS comes into the picture. If I have to train my people on fraud, I cannot just go to them, okay, you read these 3-4 guidelines and follow them. I have to check time to time basis if they have understood or not. So there is a feature called survey on LMS. I put a survey there, okay, and execute it like a declaration. And I put a declaration, I hereby understand that doing so will be will be a breach to my process, and I'll be liable to to the consequences. And and I give them two options, I agree and I don't agree. Now these small things helps me a lot while when RBI comes and audit us, because they need these kind of declaration, whether you have checked with your people that they would do fraud or not, whether you have taken declaration or not. And I'll just quote an example here. Recently, so we got a request from our SMT team that we need to get COC signed by the sales executive. Now, so far it was not getting practiced at SBI card. Now you cannot reach to all your 40,000 people like in 1 or 2 days and get COC signed. But what we did, we uploaded the COC and we asked all the people to get it downloaded from the LMS and sign it and submit it to your trainer. And we closed that task in 3 days. So that's the kind of timeline we are reducing with the help of LMS.
Thank you so much, Ashish. This was like very, practically oriented applications of LMS, and it was really nice to talk to you. We have
Yeah,
a feature on HCM Guru where we take questions for the experts who come to our platform. So if we get questions for you, we are going to come back to you with those questions. Please do help us
sure.
with that answer.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.